Good afternoon, dear students. Today I am going to teach you collection of data. First of all, what is the meaning of collection of data? So first, collection of data means the method which are to be used for getting the desired information from the units under statistical investigation. So collection of data means it is a method. collection of data क्या है? एक मेथड है जो यूज़ की जाती है इंफॉर्मेशन को कलेक्ट करने के लिए किसके अंडर स्टैटिकल investigation. So this method of collection of data depends on the nature, objective and scope of statistical inquiry. So this method is used for statistical inquiry on and these statistical inquiries depends on nature. What is an inquiry? The nature of inquiry. What is the nature of what is the objective of inquiry and what is the scope of inquiry? And second, the availability of money and time on the other. So two things are very important in inquiry of statistical data. So here the types of collection of data is first primary data and second is secondary data. So primary data are those data which are collected by the investigator originally for the first time. So primary data जो होता है वो original कब होता है? That is in the first time from by investigator. So for his own use, extremely primary data are collected for the inquiry itself. और ये खुद इंक्वायरी के लिए से यूज़ किया जाता है. Then and secondary data are those data which are collected originally to satisfy a particular inquiry but have been used now at second hand as the basis of a different inquiry. तो जो secondary data होता है, this is a second hand data as बार बार यूज़ किया जाता है and it is used for different inquiry, not a particular. तो प्राइमरी डेटा सिर्फ इंडिविजुअल और पर्टिकुलर इंक्वायरी के लिए यूज़ होता है एंड सेकेंडरी डेटा इज यूज फॉर डिफरेंट इंक्वायरी. सो हियर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन प्राइमरी डेटा एंड secondary data. So first of originality of collection, primary data are newly collected and so they are original. Secondary data are already collected by others and not newly collected, they are not original as such. So it is first newly collected and this is a not newly collected, they use again and again. Then next is use. They are used for the first time and they are already used and again taken to use for another investigation. Fine. Time and money. Primary data collection requires more money and time. It requires more money and time. And secondary data collection requires little money and time as they are already published. ये published हो चुका होता है, that is why it is used in less money and time. Purpose. They are collected keeping in view the nature and purpose of inquiry. They are post appropriate and need not be revised. तो it is not a ये revised नहीं होता है, that is the nature it is used for particular inquiry and they need to revise to make them suitable for the inquiry. ऐसे revise किया जाता है just for suitability of the inquiry. Then second is what is the methods of collection of data. So first here is the first direct personal investigation. Under this method the interviews personally everyone who is in position to supply the information he requires. The investigators make personal contact with the informants and conducts on the spot inquiry. This method of data collection is suitable when the field of inquiry is limited or the nature of inquiry is confidential and when maximum degree of accuracy is desired. So direct personal investigation is a method of collection of data. So under this method the investigator interview personally taking interviews of everyone and he ask personally questions and supply the information those he requires. The investigator makes personal contact and the investigator may call personally and take information and conduct on this inquiry time. And this method of data collection is suitable when the field of inquiry is limited or the nature of inquiry is confident and when maximum degree of accuracy is desired. So this method is used for when the inquiry is confidential. It means they don't disclose with others, and the maximum degree of maximum degree of accuracy as well as desired output. So here the some advantages and disadvantages of collection of data, direct personal investigation. Here the first is original data are collected. Original data होते हैं जो collect होते हैं. Correct and desired information is obtained. All information are correct and desirable. Uniformity is found in collection as a data collected by one person. So the collection, the information of data is truly right as well as uniformity right, because the information collected by one person. It means one person. It means one investigator. Those taking interview one by one and taking information from all. Then there are the disadvantages of this method. It can be used in very few cases. This method is not used for all cases. It is used for in few cases only. It requires a presence of investigator. So investigator is need whenever this investigations happen. It takes more time and money. So personally he calls personally and take interview one by one. That is why this method is very expensive as well as it takes more time. Next is indirect oral investigation. Indirect oral investigation method is adopted where informants hesitate in giving data or information and where nature of data is so complicated that they cannot be obtained directly. So in indirect oral investigation, this investigation use when data is very complicated, जो solve नहीं किया जा सकता. So this method is used by inquiry commission and committees. So at that time the inquiry commissions and committees are sit together and solve the inquiries. Interviews should be taken of those persons who know full facts about the problem, and the interviews knows all about the facts of the problem, so that they easily solve the inquiries in less time and in less money. So here's the advantages of this method. First of all, wide coverage. A wide area can be brought under investigation under this method in case of difficulties conducting the informants personally. This method is good alternative. So this method is a wide coverage because all those difficult inquiries conducting and taking information very easily. Economy. This method saves the same times, money and labor. Neutrality. This method is free from the bias of the investigator as well as of the informants. It means there is no partiality of by investigator side as well as by informant side. So only correct inquiries are accepted rather than wrong inquiries or wrong answers. Here some disadvantages of this method. Indirect information. The information is obtained from the informants not directly connected. It is doubtful that the result will be fully true. So this information is obtained from the informant. So by this method informant is not directly connected. So that's why this queries is this method is doubtful and sometimes result will be not fully true. Bias of witness. Witness may color the information according to their interest. So the witnesses depend on their mood and according to their interest. So sometimes they do not provide correct information. Then third is information through correspondents. Under this method, the investigator appoints local correspondents in different parts of the field of inquiry. So in this method, local correspondents are appointed and they are instructed to send information on a specific issues, and in this method only solve the specific issues regularly to the investigation. Advantages: this method is adopted by newspaper and periodicals which requires certain information regularly. So this method is adopted by newspaper, that is why they need certain information regularly. The government also uses this method especially for the collection of information about price, agriculture, production and so on. So this method is used for daily needs product as well as agriculture products also. Then this method is very cheap and yield result easily, and promptly, and wide area can also be covered. So this method is cheap, they use less money, as well as this area is covered in widely in all department. So disadvantages: under this system original data are not collected, different correspondents and data, and they may adopt different attitudes. So this sometimes the original data are not collected because different correspondents and data, and these data is depends on the different attitudes, different thinking and towards the problem under investigations. तो जो भी उनके thoughts होंगे it depends on the problem, hence error may be arise. That is why sometimes mistakes will be happen. Then fourth is schedule to be filled in by informants, that is also called questionnaires method. Under this method a schedule or questionnaires is prepared, questions prepare किए जाते हैं. The questionnaires include a set of questions on the problem under investigations. जो भी क्वेश्चन सेट होंगे that is included in under by investigations. These questionnaires are addressed to individual informants and sent by post. So first of all the questionnaires are prepared, and after the sent by the informants address, and they are requested to answer the question and post back to the investigator. So then informants give the answer and post back to the investigator. So the advantages of this method is cheap and simple. This method is least expensive and covers a vast area. Information can be gathered in comparatively short period of time. So this method is used for short period of time, as well as its coverage of a complete area of information, as well as it is a very cheap. Collection of original data: under this method original data are collected, only original data are collected. Reliability: that this data is this method is very reliable, जो विश्वास कर सकते हैं. Being a cheap method of collection of data, the size of the population can be increased, or the field of inquiry can be made for extensive, or a big sample can be taken. So if many informants are included, so definitely this method is used for different kinds of inquiries and different samples of the inquiries. Free from bias: information is given by the informants themselves, hence results are free from the bias of the investigators. So this method is free from bias, it means free from any partial, because the information is personally sent to the informants. That is why the answers are also depends on the informants decisions. So this method is, that is why this method is free from any partiality. So some disadvantages of this method: non-response. Most of the informants do not return the questionnaires. They do not have any interest in the investigation. Sometimes some informants not return the answers, and they also not giving the interest of the investigation. Limited scope: this method can be used where the informants are educated. So this method is only used if informants are educated, definitely they give the answer, but sometimes informants are not well educated. So in this time the collection of data is to get, it's very difficult and it is not applicable for uneducated informants. Then third is less accuracy. The return questionnaires are not carefully filled in. Haphazard answer are given. Answers कुछ भी दिए जाते हैं. That is not give on specific answers. So it is possible that informants might have misunderstand the question. Sometimes we may sometimes the answers will not taking correct answers according to question.